y'all, welcome back, and I got a music review for y'all. Yes, I know we ain't been doing a lot of those, but the Lord gave it to me, so I'm gonna give it to you. And He gave me "Booed Up" by Elle. If you followed some of the other words that I gave you, I've been talking about Elle a little bit, and He gave me this, so I'm gonna give it to you. All right, so what the Lord showed me is I was listening to one of my ministers, and the apartment above my head started to play this song. And if you recall me saying this, what are the other words, you know where I'm coming from. So I said, let me go ahead and give y'all the music review for this. See what the Lord has to say. All right. So here we go. It starts out with her saying, yeah, yeah, yeah. Feel so deep in my feelings. No, this ain't really like me. Some of you are a touchy-feely type female. And for some of you, this is your spouse. They actually have never been in a relationship that they consciously allowed themselves to feel feelings in it. So, no, this isn't really like me. Can't control my anxiety. They're the ones that been feeling anxiety. Some of you, depending on who it is, they give you anxiety too. Remember I told you about Stephanie P's word that is unbearable? That's the anxiety. The anxiety they have in relationship. Feeling like I'm touching the ceiling when it comes to you and you to them. When I'm with you, you and I can't breathe. Both sides. Boy, you do something to me. Being around each other, because this is a kingdom relationship, there's a level of drawn to one another that is going to be, oh my God, between the two of you. Where it's like, I ain't never felt this intense about anybody this fast ever. What's going on? Is for real? Oh no. I'll never give you up until I find something new. Now you have felt this way towards God, and God's saying what I'm sending you is new in this relationship. Let me make that clear. And that's what the Lord just showed me in relation to this. That get me high like you do. Now, I'm going to say this. I hope none of y'all is doing that, getting high out here. I know they just legalized marijuana, and some of y'all Christians, y'all be. Come on. Tell the truth, shame the devil. But if it ain't you, for some of you, your spouse used to do this. They used to get high in relationships. Literally, we're getting high on drugs or what have you in a relationship to be able to do what they were doing with these individuals that they were doing it with. Whether they were getting drunk, whether they were getting high. You understand what I'm saying? But when it comes to you, they don't need that. You are a natural high to them. Period. Point blank. It's unnecessary because you give them that. And that in itself scares them. Next, listen to my heart go with, she says, badoo, booed up. Dibby dibby doo, booed up. You know how the song go. My heart goes, and she goes through it. Oh, how many ways can I say that I need you, baby? It's true. They know they need you, and you know you need them. A lot of these people that I listen to outside of doing the stuff that I do, they all say that your spouse needs you and they can't move forward any further without you until you're in their life and vice versa. What you're doing is going to stall out until they come along for what it is that you're doing. Because some of y'all have tried and you've been wondering, why in the world is it taking so long for this thing that I've been putting my hands to? It can't work until they're there. So they need you. It's truly a need there. I think I might die without you. Some of them, due to the level of deliverance that God had to put them through, felt like they was dying without you. Same for you. When God was pruning you to prepare you up until this point. Feeling all over my body, I know how I like it. Ain't gotta tell you what to do. When you get married, but they gonna have full understanding of what's necessary to take care of your needs. And God's gonna give you wisdom of how to take care of theirs. And they will tell you otherwise. Now, when it comes down to the heart, you make their hearts skip beats, do somersaults, do things that they ain't never felt in a relationship before, which actually scares them because they feel it. Same thing for you. On certain points in times, I'll be thinking about, praying about, doing. My heart go all over the place. I'll be like, what the world is going on with my heart right now? You know that heart, your heart be completely beaten out of whack, and you be like, what the heck is this? That's the way you make their heart go, and vice versa. Head over heels in love. Right in front of you. Ain't gotta look no more, baby. Ha! I want to build this love. You want to build. Oh, what have we been doing all this time? Trying to create something that can be built, framed, developed. If you listen to the video I posted in the community post from Tiffany Montgomery called Your Winning Streak or Your Winning Season, she talks about the framework. We've been building a framework to be able to position you to be able to be in these marriages. Come on now. Boot up. I told you from the jump, I'm the one to choose. God did the work. That's all I have to say. Got me booed up, booed up, booed up, booed up. Grab me by the waist, babe, and pull me closer. There's going to be a level of closeness between the two of you that is going to be different than anything you've ever experienced. It's an intimacy that isn't always vocal. It isn't always physical, but it's spiritual. That you'll be able to tell certain things, that there's a spiritual level of closeness, whether you're apart or together. Because what God puts together, let no man put asunder. It's intimacy between the two of you. Not so much sexual, but an intimacy that neither of you have had with other people. This is crazy. A crazy feeling like I don't want to get too attached. This is what's also been taking so long. Your God-ordained day spouse has been afraid of getting attached because of how he feels about you. And some of you, when the Lord revealed it, if God showed it to you, when he did it, the way that he made you start feeling feelings when he needed you to start praying for them, you was hesitant because like, I don't want to get attached to this person. I don't know that well that this is This is such a crazy feeling. I feel like I already am. You and this individual feel like you're already in this relationship. You're already. Some of you ain't even spoken to the person yet. And God has already given you clearance between the two of you spiritually that is like, what? Yeah. I don't want to get too attached. My mind's telling me one thing, but I guess I should listen to my heart, right? Some of them avoided what their heart was telling them. That's how they got caught up with the counterfeits. But their mind was telling them to hook up with the counterfeit. They were not listening to what their heart was saying. You, on the opposite side, your heart, you have been following what God put in it, and your mind has been fighting it. So that's the word. And that's so funny. It was just 11:17. Numbers 11:17 I've been talking about. God put the same spirit on you that he put on them so you would not have to carry the burden alone. So until next time, much love, faith, peace, and blessings.